Next up, we've got a caller joining us on the line, very much in love with his beautiful wife, Jitendra Kumar Chopra, 28. Jiten, thanks very much. I'm so happy to see those pictures. Young, confident, so sure of yourself, and no qualms about displaying your deep love for your better half. You make a very lovely couple. So, with that, I'd like to then ask you, what's your question?
Yeah, ma'am, as I've already given the entire portfolio,
okay,
I would like to know whether the investment, what the portfolio is done, is good or not.
Okay, we have your portfolio for all our viewers. We are flashing that on our screen. What I can see, Sanjeev, is 13 funds, 6 ELSS and 7 more. That's too many.
I feel that you have a very dynamic advisor who's, giving you too many options. So, friend, I would like to suggest is that please decomplicate your life. Bring down your exposure to at max 5-6 funds, so you can focus on them and you can track them, and you can be sure that you are invested in some of the best mutual fund picks. I think your portfolio is very healthy because you have got the right mix of equities, commodities, medical insurance and property. But where I think you have not mentioned or you are slightly understated is your life insurance need. You are married, you have a, I'm sure you have a child or you're planning to have a child. So you need to have a term plan or a term with return of premium plan, which is definitely required. You buy it at a younger age, you'll get a much cheaper rate.
And the pictures that Jitendra has sent us also show that he enjoys life big time. Send us lovely pictures with his friends as well. Anil, he had a couple of other questions. You also like the way he's saving and his portfolio, but he wanted to understand that, how much return should he build in from his mutual fund portfolio over the next 10 to 20 years? And that's a question, I think, relevant to large population of viewers who's watching this show as well.
Sure, definitely. First of all, I must congratulate Jitendra. I think he's done a fantastic job. At his age, I've not seen too many people with portfolios like y'all, like what you have. And I think even, just one point probably on the real estate, I would believe at this point, I would rather go a little slow on it. Yes, you've done a land investment. Typically what happens is, you end up taking a house, an EMI, and that impacts the rest of your diversified assets. And unfortunately, as per the Indian tax law, the way it goes, you stay in a rented house and you actually buy your own house and give it out and rent, it'll probably be more tax efficient. But so I would want you to have a balance there. I think only when you're able to support that EMI, get into your house out there. In terms of what are your portfolio likely to go to, I think 15 lakhs as of today in 10 years at a 10 to 12% return will give you something like 40 to about 47 lakhs. You also asked what about, if it's 10 year longer. Yeah, if it's 10 year longer, 20 years, actually, the same amount will, more than double. It'll go to almost like 1 to 1.5 crores. Okay, so that's the compounding impact. So that's the first point. The second question you had was, if I continue to put in 2.5 lakhs per annum for 20 years, what will it go to? So it'll be something like almost like 1.6 crores to 2 crores, depending on this 10 to 12% return that you're able to get. So totally you almost have like 2.6 to almost like 3.5 crores in a combination. And I think that will actually give you a very good corpus to also be able to look at a retirement and early retirement as well.
There you go, Jiten. So we are also giving you many more years of free time if you do reach a corpus earlier, and if you keep increasing your investments every year with a salary hike, then I think you're on a very, very safe path and on a very solid path to an early retirement. Up ahead, a new medical insurance plan, and what are your loan options if you do need 10 lakh of rupees to ride over a money need like a wedding in the family.